Good evening, boys and girls. Welcome back to the channel. We've got some more 40k news for you. And a little bit of educated guesswork. First off, the news. GW on the community website. You know, we all know Admech, the Adeptus Mechanicus, and their new codex is around the corner. GW is showing off some of the weapon upgrades that the guys have had as following this trend with a load of new codexes. All your guns. Well, I say all your guns. The guns listed in the preview, they've gotten more shooty bang bangs, they're a bit more deadly. I'm not going to go in depth about them. I'm obviously just going to give you a heads up about it because A, I am not qualified to talk about Adeptus Mechanicus guns, and B, I've been through the article, and to be fair, again, not knowing anything about Admech and not knowing if something's good or bad, they don't seem that much of an upgrade to me, at least. But you know, again, can't stress enough, not an Admech player, so I wouldn't know. But the information's there for you guys to peruse at your leisure on the community website. So go over there, all you Admech players. If you're interested to see how your futuristic space guns are getting more shooty bang bangs, then that's where the information is for you. Right, the other little bit of news, that is what I'm going to fold into with the rampant speculation. I say rampant speculation. Educated guesswork. A rumour engine. The rumour engine, for people who are aware, I don't see how, but, you know, maybe if you just wandered into this channel or accidentally smashed the keyboard and landed on this channel, the rumour engine is something that GW puts out every now and then, and they normally give a very, very, very close-up image of a model that they haven't released yet, just to get people guessing what it could be. Normally, these sort of rumour engine images are so ambiguous. They could be anything. You know, they could be like, they could show you like a knife, and you're like, wow, that could be a Sigma, that could be, you know, 40k, that could be Necromunda, it could be any one of their gaming systems. That's something that people often forget. The rumour engine is not just Age Sigma and 40k, it's every single one of their properties. So it could be anything, and a lot of the times these images just, they're nothing. I mean, a lot of times I think to myself, you know, that's so, you couldn't possibly work out what these things are from the images shown. But they put them out there anyway. But every now and then, we'll get an image which is just like, we all know what this is. Every single one of us knows what this is. Well, I say every single one of us. Those of us who know an army really well knows what this image is. And we got one of those today. So, throwing it up on the screen right there. Anyone who is a Tyranid player, or a Genestealer Cult player, or just Genestealer Cult curious, will know that that hand right there belongs to a member of the cult. It's got all the trappings of a Genestealer cultist, i.e. the sort of like long fingernails, but more importantly around the wrist section, that sort of, the kind of like carapace going over the forearm, and where the inside of the wrist should be. On every single Genestealer Cult model, including Genestealers themselves, they have that sort of ridged like indent. So that, 100%, I will stake the reputation I don't have on it. That is a Genestealer Cult model holding a piece of something. Now, to me, this is the rampant speculation part. It looks like a detonator or a trigger of some kind. We know Genestealer Cult like to dabble in demolitions. We know that they've got demo charges. We know they've got blasting charges because obviously miners and workers overthrowing the oppressors and all that kind of caper. But we've already got cultists that can hurl demolition charges. So what could this possibly be? Now this could be a guy riding another vehicle. We don't know. This guy could be on the back of a truck just throwing demolition charges out of it. So I was thinking to myself, what could the Genestealer Cult have, keeping in with their theme of, obviously, workers, miners, that kind of thing, that would go well with the army? And at first thought was, could be like a suicide bomber. You know, a cultist that's strapped full of demolition charges, just runs in, like, releases the clicker and blows up. And I thought, I don't like that idea, because I don't, with the exception of spore mines, because I've come to accept spore mines, I don't like the idea of a model that you build, you paint, just have it on the board, and then when it does what it does, it dies and goes away. I don't kind of like that idea. and I don't think that fits in with the Genestealer Cult narrative. I mean, they are all obviously religious zealots in the extreme, driven by, obviously, the underlying imperative of the brood mind. But I don't think they'd gladly off themselves to get one over the enemy when they can just do it the usual way, i.e. laying traps and perfect ambushes and that. So, could we be seeing some kind of demolitions expert for the Genestealer Cults? Maybe someone who can lay demolition charges around the board. Maybe give a buff to certain units with demolition charges. Maybe this guy would be like carrying a load of demo charges, so it's not like a fire and forget weapon. Because right now, if a guy's got a demolition charge and they hurl it, it's gone. So maybe this is a guy that can carry around multiple of them and sort of like rearm the squad. Maybe it could be some kind of, for want of a better word, like a mine expert. Someone who can lay like mines around the board. That'd be kind of cool. It could be. It might not even be a demolition trigger at all. It might be some kind of remote control, even though I doubt it because it does look like a standard like demo trigger. It could be, like I say, some guy that can control a remote vehicle. We don't know. But as far as news goes, sorry guys, as far as news goes, that's it. Like I said, not so much news today. Well, it is news, but it's more me rampantly speculating about what this could possibly be. But right now we have confirmation that there is more Genestealer Cult goodness down the line, or we just got to be patient to wait for it. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you're Admech players, what do you think of the new weapons? Please let me know, because I don't know if these things are good or bad. I think one of the main like standard guns of the infantry, like the arc rifle, I think it's called, has been changed from rapid fire to heavy, where you got 2 shots. But I'm not sure if the extra shot weighs off against losing the ability to, you know, gain -1 to hit. But I know there's buffs that you can apply that'll ignore that. Let me know what, you know, if those improvements are good or bad. But what I'm really interested in is all you Genestealer Cult players out there, let me know what you think this could be. Suicide Bomber, Demolitions Expert, you know, it could be it. It could be both or none. Let me know in the comments below, but until then, I will catch you all next time. See you later.